Senator representing Kwara Central in the National Assembly, Saliu Mustapha, has denied plans to decamp from All Progressives Congress APC. Mustapha described himself as one of the founding members of the ruling party. This was contained in a statement signed by his media aide, Nasif Sholagberu, in Ilorin on Monday. Our attention has been drawn to a series of fabricated reports circulating on social media alleging a purported endorsement and defection involving Senator Saliu Mustapha, the Turaki of Ilorin Emirate, and Senator representing Kwara Central Senatorial District. The statements read, "As a matter of principle and policy, we do not dignify fake news or its peddlers with rebuttals. These explain our dignified silence over the past weeks as various baseless claims, fabricated by the usual suspects, are being trended with reckless abandon across social media." He said. It added that Senator Mustapha remains steadfast in his mandate at the National Assembly, which is to deliver quality representation to the good people of Kwara Central Senatorial District. He's fully focused on this responsibility and refuses to be distracted by cheap and unfounded propaganda. For the sake of clarity, it's worth reiterating that Senator Saliu Mustapha remains a staunch and loyal founding member of the All Progressives Congress APC. As one of the privileged signatories to the historic February 2013 agreement that collapsed the three legacy parties to form the APC, his contributions to the creation, growth, and continued success of the party are well documented and highly regarded by stakeholders and members. Well, that's it on the Kwara State. Senator Saliu Mustapha here representing Kwara Central has publicly denied rumors of defecting from the All Progressives Congress. Well, I'll begin with you, Badom Greatman. I'd like to get your thought on this story.
Okay, so this news has been trailing some time now, because I think the last time we talked about the People's Party having issues of defections, but now we are hearing the same news rocking the APC, and it's becoming very interesting. But definitely, I would always stick to my point that put your house in order. Whenever there is a smoke or fire, it's pretty sure that it can be rumored. There are some atom of truth to it, but good enough, the man come out to publicly behind and of course debunk the news that he is dumping the APC. So if the man has come out to make a public statement, then we should stick by what the man said, to be sure that the man is not leaving the APC. The news, we have revelation that the man is more like founding member of the APC and perhaps has his name and his signature appended upon documents and documents that pertains to the APC. So,
all right.
As a founding member of the APC, he shouldn't be one person who be jumping around from place to place. Definitely, he should be someone that can be relied upon at the party structure, by the party structure. So definitely, I feel we should stick by what the man has said. If there was no news to debunk the headlines and the rumors, then we would have been a bit confused. But now we know where to pitch our tent when the man says, "I am not in this." So I think I stand with that position. We can't say otherwise.
All right, then, just like Badom Greatman said, we've had series of defection from one party to another, and it's been going all through till now. And then we are having this one from Senator Saliu Mustapha here, you know, the rumors of him being defecting from APC to another party. Well, I'd like to get your take on this, Joy, because we've had series of these defections like that. I mean, do you think there are any implications as regards to defecting from one party to another?
Yes, there are.
All right, so
we know that Kwara is a very, very strong APC state.
All right.
And the defection will really affect the next elections. And we all know that one thing about politics is trust. So you defecting from one party to another is not telling a good story about you to your followers.
Okay, so would you say that's about personal interest? Do you think it's because of personal interest they are defecting from this party to another?
Obviously.
All right.
It's a game.
Okay. Well, Madam Greatman, I'd also like to get your thoughts on this one. How might these rumors affect Mustapha's political standing? Do you think these rumors might have any, effect as regards to his political standing with the APC?
Definitely. Like Joy in the studio has just said, once again, good afternoon, Joy.
Yes.
Good to have you on the show. I regret I'm not able to participate personally, but like I said, I should join my voice to that, which is the truth. When you get into an office by virtue of a political party structure, it's binding on you to keep your commitment to that party that brings you to power. So definitely, if Mr. Mustapha does not keep to the commitment of the party, the APC that brought him into power, then definitely it has chances of affecting his ambition or his bid for another term in office.
All right.
So he should stay committed to his party. Definitely we know that politics is a game and a game of interest. So of course, that's what we see politicians moving from party to party, because it's always a game of interest for them, and in most cases, personal interest. So there is no permanent politics friend, no permanent enemy politics. One man is here today, the next day is here tomorrow. Anything can happen in politics. But it is expected that people should be committed to the structure that brings them to political offices.
Well, I quite like your thoughts on this, that anything can happen in politics, and then we have this happening, that is misinformation as regards to politics. Well, I'll move to Joy now. I mean, what does this incident reveal about the spread of misinformation, most especially in Nigerian politics?
Fake news is everywhere. Don't rely on news like you just hear on social media, except it comes from the media aid of these leaders.
Or the personal person,
yes.
the politician.
Exactly.
All right.
And it plays a very major role in now today, because you hear people say, this person said this person said this, hear from the horse's mouth. And I'm very, very glad he actually came out to say he did not decamp.
All right then. Madam Greatman, I would also like to get your thoughts on this as regards to spread of misinformation, as part of the things that we see happening in politics today.
Mostly, it's propaganda. Politics is a game, and a lot of this happens. People come up to say things that are not really true to gain some level of political attention. But good enough, in the case of Mustapha, we have the clear statements debunking the rumors. So, of course, rumors have a role to play, and there are negative roles. When something is not true, it is peddled as true. It's not good for us to peddle falsehood. So definitely, there are consequences for falsehood. But Mr. Mustapha has cleared his name with his party by coming out to clearly state that he is still a member of the All Progressive Congress.
All right, so do you think there are strategies that politicians should use to counteract this misinformation?
The best policy is what he has just done. Step out and debunk the news, debunk the rumors. That's the only policy that can be utilized, nothing else. Politics is not where you keep quiet. Politics is where you talk.
Okay.
Because if you don't talk, they peddle news against you.
Exactly.
In politics, you talk. It's not like the religious body where we say, okay, they speak against you, we keep quiet and believe in God to fight your battles for you. Politics is the place where people are going to talk against you. And you have the responsibility of talking back. And that's why many political office holders have media aides and all of those men that speak on their behalf.
All right.
The responsibility of those people are to come up publicly, clearly, and say the position of their leader in a particular matter.
All right. In your first statement, you made mention of, you talked about, personal interest as regards to this. You also talk about, people doing things just to, politicians, I beg your pardon, doing things just to benefit themselves in the political parties today. So I would like to get your thoughts as well. You also made mention of, what's the word I'm trying to get the word for it right now. You made mention of political structures and people working for themselves. What do you think the party should set aside for themselves, so we don't have issues of this defecting from one party to the other? Do you think there are anything that these party members could do to curtail all of this defecting from one party to another? Talking about personal interest, yeah.
You may never be able to continue because of political interest. So people may wake up and say, I align with this ideology. Many years to come, 3 years from now, I do not align with this ideology any longer. They are at will to decamp. But what becomes a problem is when you are currently in a political phase, by virtue of the candidacy of another party, not expected to decamp to another party, holding the trust of another political party.
Okay, still
it is critical that we clear those grounds. But for people to defect, it is something to definitely happen. It's bound to happen because political interest is always there.
All right, so still in your opening statement, you said that in every rumor, there is every atom of truth to it. Well, from all of this we are hearing now from the Kwara State, defecting, do you think there are any atom of truth as regards to this rumor?
I want to hold my peace because man who is the question has come up to debunk the rumors.
Okay.
It's still a rumor, and there has been no public or open statement to debunk it. Debunk it, then it would have been a problem. But right now, the person in question says, I am not leaving the APC or any other political parties. Let's just watch and see what turn-up event will be in the coming